Hey guys, what's going on? It's Alex or Irons here, and today I bring you the Gold 1911 in Black Ops Cold War. Now, the 1911 is the first pistol that you unlock, and it's not the worst, however, it's definitely not the best. The 1911 has a lot of recoil and very slow bullet velocity, however, in hardcore, it pretty much one-shots at all ranges. The 1911 also has some blueprints for it that might help you guys level this thing up. We have Midnight, which is in this season, Wingman, which is for pre-ordering the game, so some of you may have this, some of you may not. And here we have, sorry, this is last season, season 2, it's season 3, I'm losing my mind here. And then we have Rat Tail for this season as well. I believe these are very similar, but yeah, some of these might help you out for leveling up this thing. I will say, when you get a Kimbo for it, it can be easier and it also can be harder because with the Kimbo, obviously the hipfire accuracy is pretty much the only thing you can use to aim. Even with some of the, better, I think the best you can get is this 35%. Even with this, the hipfire is still really bad. Then obviously you're struggling for damage range here. The highest that you can get is 60%. Now you may want to be using the task force. However, the recoil that you get using the task force is unbelievable. So use the tac ops or the reinforced heavy because you need that effective damage range. You could be using this, and I know I said it has a pretty slow bullet velocity, but it's not completely ridiculous. Just at ranges, going for the behind cover kills or long shots might be a little difficult because of the slow bullet velocity. If we go here and look at the challenges, they're the exact same challenges for ARs, tac rifles, LMGs, and now pistols. So here we have 150 eliminations, which is half of ARs. 50 headshots, which is half of ARs. 20 bloodthirsties, which as you can see is the last challenge that we need. And I'm very surprised that it's 20 because this has not moved at all between any of the classes that I've touched. I don't know if it changes for the shotguns. I know it does change for the rocket launchers, of course, because this is going to be... if this didn't change for the rocket launchers, that would be very unfair. 25 long shots. I believe the regular is 50, so again, halved. Here we have 25 detected. I believe this is like a third or something. Yeah, I believe it's a third of what it normally is. Super easy to get. 25 behind cover. Super easy again, as this is like either halved or, I believe it's halved. Super easy to get. Again, just hardcore Nuketown, window camp. And of course, 25 double kills, which hasn't changed at all. And I think this challenge stays with rocket launchers as well. So I don't think that this Bliss challenge will ever change for any of the guns. Okay, so yeah, our last camo here is the Ransom, Bloodthirsty camo. 20 Bloodthirsties with the 1911 can actually be very difficult, as this thing kinda is a bit poo-poo. As for the attachments, I have the Microflex LED. You could also use the Quick Dot LED. I don't really recommend using the this one, the weird ACOG, especially if you have affected as your like ADS FOV. Very hard to see. I recommend doing the Microflex. It's just super easy to see. So the Quick Flex works as well if you like that one more. This one can also be changed out for dual wield. The optic, obviously if you have dual wield, you don't need an optic because you can't even use it. I have the SOCOM Eliminator just to get that recoil control as low as possible. You could use the compensator. I just don't. I don't think it's that useful because you get a 5% more, or I guess decrease in vertical recoil with the Eliminator. And you only, gain 2%. So I think the SOCOM Eliminator is worth it for this one because the recoil stock on this 1911 is fucking crazy. It's just really hard. But trust me, you want the SOCOM. I also have the Ember sight just because I can't really see, being able to see somebody in hardcore is absolutely necessary. So I have the Ember Sight just for that extra reveal distance and hip fire. If you're using the akimbo, you want the 5 milliwatt, because obviously this gives you the highest. This gives you 35%, and this only gives you 25%. So you want the 5 milliwatt if you're using akimbo. And obviously the Salvo 14 round. This pretty much just gives you the all-around best perks. You get more ammo, faster reload speed. The only thing you lose is your ADS speed, but honestly, this thing has a super low ADS speed as is, so that's really not a huge issue. Yeah, guys, it's pretty much the same class setup here. I just have the PPSH for if I'm in a really bad lobby and I need to, you know, kind of crank out here, just, you know, switch to my red gun here. But now we have the 1911. I have Ninja and Ghost. Now, I know I flame people that use Ghost a lot because it's very sweaty and very much a pussy thing to do. However, I kind of need the crutch. Getting these Bloodthirsties is very difficult, especially when, you know, that period in the game where there are just constant enemy UAVs. You need that Ghost. So you don't really get seen a lot, especially, you know, you're going to be doing hardcore. You need to stay alive for those Bloodthirsties. But yeah. Side note here, for the diamond camo, I will be skipping the Magnum. I do feel that the Magnum is probably the worst pistol. Now, there is a new pistol. I do not remember the name, but it's coming out next Thursday. So I will be completely skipping the Magnum and using the Diamatti for next week's video. So I can, you know, unlock and level up and get gold, eventually diamond on the new pistol coming out next week, I believe. I believe it's the 20th. The new Season 3 Reloaded update comes out. So, yeah. So, again, skipping the Magnum. I would not recommend using Magnum. It's very slow, a lot of recoil. The Diamatti is way better than it. I am assuming that the new pistol that comes out is also going to be better than it. I could be wrong, but look for that video. If it's the Magnum, then use the Magnum. If it's not the Magnum, then don't use the Magnum. And I will clarify in each video if I do get both of them gold in the future, so just be on the lookout for that. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the game and get gold on the 1911. Well, that was not exactly what I wanted. I just had like a fucking weird error. The thing wasn't recording and I thought it was, and it won't turn on again. Anyway, we're back. However, I did not get to record me unlocking gold on the 1911, so I do apologize for that, but nonetheless, we unlocked it. And so, yeah. So, again, only 3 pistols. Diamatti next week. And then the new pistol after that, most likely. I'm not exactly sure. But anyway, let's go ahead and check out what the gold 1911 looks like in game. Alright, so here we have the 1911's gold, but this is with one of the blueprints. It's like the blacked out blueprint. Showed it off in the beginning. It has, obviously, the rest of the gun is that shiny black material. And I have them akimbo. I'm not sure which one I like more, so I'm just going to show off all of them. And whatever I like more will be in the thumbnail. Alright, and here we have the default, no blueprint, gold. Yeah, I know, I definitely like the other ones better. Okay, I'm not even going to bother. I think I'm going to use the akimbo ones. Anyway, I'll just do all the firing with this one because it's pretty much the exact same thing. I like you like bounce it in your hand. You see that? Pretty cool. Anyway, I apologize for missing the whatchamacallit, but I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I apologize again for it being very short. Again, I'm going to say it one time completely. Next week, we are skipping the Magnum because of the new pistol coming out on the 20th. So expect the Diamatti video next week and expect the new pistol, again, I don't know the name of it, the week after that. So that's going to wrap up this week's video. I should say, thank you guys making it all the way to the end. If you did, I much appreciate it. Make sure to like the video as it helps me out every single video. Subscribe if you want to see more, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.